What's good, everybody? Today I'm working on a Teac Z Digital Zd5000 compact disc player, and this thing weighs about 25 pounds. It is heavy. You see the front layout. This is a special unit, y'all. It was only available for purchase in Japan, and currently, you hear that? I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. And then I looked down here, right down in there, and I found this belt. Seems to have come off. It seems to be pretty pliable yet, so we'll set that up to side. Let's look at the circuit boards in here. This is not what you would see in your typical CD player, ladies and gentlemen. This here unit, I looked it up, and on eBay there are probably like 3 available, and the lowest priced one I seen on there was $648. The second one I looked at was $652. And then the final one I looked at was like $673, I think. Thereabouts. I'm not sure. I do have the top. It's right there. It's in pretty good condition. I've buffed out a lot of the scratches and cleaned up a lot of the dirt on it. I got this from my son, AJ. He's been in some of our earlier videos. If you want to go back, just click on a little icon by our videos in the video category on our channel, and you can go back to, you can pick to look at older videos, because those are the videos AJ was in with me. We used to do food reviews and stuff together. But this here has got the high precision twin DA converter, and it has the high resolution digital filter. It has the timer and the power button. And according to the description, this is supposed to be brushed in gold on these 2 particular buttons. But if you ask me, they look the same. This is dirty. It needs to be cleaned up. But electronically, it's stable. I think what we're looking at here is just a mechanical failure, because I was able to lift up the drive head here, and we can get this out. And as you can see, it's pretty soiled. It's dirty. You know, this unit came out in '91, so it's pretty old, and to find one in perfect condition is not easy these days. I guess this is an audiophile's dream to add this to their collection, as it's a very rare model. It was not available for purchase here in the States. When I go out looking for electronics, I always try to find that special rare diamond in the rough. And the other day when I took my son to pick up his son, he said, "Dad, I got a CD player at home for you. I want you to take home with you." And when I seen this, I was like, oh, there's something special here, because it weighs about as much as one of those old 80s top-load VCRs. You guys remember that were around back then, how heavy those suckers were. Well, this is every bit as heavy. It's comparable to a 13-inch CRT television. That's how heavy it is. And it's very well built. It's very clean boards. Look at how clean the boards are, everybody. And it even has an amp board in it. This is not something you'll probably see in any CD players nowadays, unless you go for the higher end stuff. Now I'm going to go out on a limb here. This is a Teac brand, and from what research and what I've heard through the grapevine with other audiophiliacs around here that I deal with on stereo equipment, that Teac and Tascam are right at the top of the game for top desirable audio equipment. The kind of stuff that, you know, when it was new, this particular unit retailed for $1,100. Believe it or not. I have a Denon old school CD player I picked up for $2 at one of the secondhand stores here in our area. and I looked it up, and it's the same year as this one. It might be, I think it's about 3 years older actually, and it weighs probably about 3.5, 4 pounds, I think. And I looked it up online, and it only went for $39. Well, then I have a Teac carousel over there on my home stereo system. It's a 5-disc carousel, and when I got it, it wouldn't close right because somebody had something heavy on the top, and the top was caved in. So when the door would close, the drawer, it would stop a 1/4 of an inch before it was closed. So you'd have to lift the top and then just push it, and it would click into place, and then it would work fine. Well, I took it all apart, and I did some mechanical adjustments on the top before I put it back on. I pulled it up, and I gave it some support on the sides here. I put in some shims so that it wouldn't happen again. And 5 years ago I did that. That CD player works just as good as it did the day it came out of the store. But you'll notice here, ladies and gentlemen, this here, it's not. It'll go down while the disc is out, but then as soon as the disc comes back, it goes up. And you can see down below here, I know it's not very easy to see, but you can see some of the stuff down there. This has got a stabilizing circuit, as well as a circuit that it's a defeat for high-end hiss. I guess there's hiss at louder volumes. I like to look at some of these right here. I'll use a screwdriver. It'll probably be easier to show you what I'm talking about. This circuit right here, and then this one right over here. These look like glass from the side. They are see-through, and you can see it's got copper windings inside of it right there. Now, all the caps on here look to be in pretty good condition. I don't see no seepage. I don't see no leakage. I don't see any hot spots on the board or corrosion or even any dirt for that matter. I mean, look at how clean this is. And this is going on almost 30-some years old here. And look at how clean this is. It's even got official Teac memory and control circuits. I don't know what brand that one is there. It looks to be made in Japan, which, oh, and look right here. There's a Sony chip inside of a Teac. So, you know, they were borrowing some stuff here and there. I'll show you the whole entire get-go here. So what we're going to end up having to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to have to totally disembowel this drive unit from the cabinet, because when you look underneath, it doesn't have a bottom access drop panel like a lot of other units. It does have this free and lock, which I'm going to check that out here in a minute. I think that's just for shipping. But the sides are machined all as one piece, which means the only way to remove this is probably to take the faceplate off and then find all the concealed bolts, which I know through here. There's one right there. There's another one right there. There's one right here. There's another one right here. And if you go up further to the front, I'm sure there's going to be a couple on the front on the lower drop that'll hit the riser pegs underneath. So the goal here is to put that belt back on and go from there. And we'll figure out what we're going to do with this unit here. I want to add this to my system. And look here on the inside. ZD Digital High Precision Twin DA Converter. And it does have contact switches I wanted to show you. Right there, that little white tab. And there's another one. Where is it? Right here. See that? Those are tray contracts, and then it's got the closing one here. This closes the loop so that then the processors can engage the read mechanism on the optical drive here. So this has been part 1. This will probably be about a part, I'm guessing part 3 to part 4 series here on the channel. And as I take this apart and delve into it, I will upload videos here to the channel and show you the work I've done and the progress and the results and whether we win or fail with this particular unit. But I've got pretty good hopes for it, y'all. It also has an output with the headphones, or on the back it has fixed or variable output. Plus it's got a serial I/O port out, which I've never seen on any units, but these are gold plated. By the way, I did the research, these are officially gold plated. So if you use the variable, you can control the output of the sound from this unit to your amplifier or your receiver or whatever have you. And otherwise you can use the jack on the front, and with the proper connections you can wire this into a set out speakers or even into a stereo system. It has a timer function, and it does work. It has the power button, and then it has repeat all, AB, auto space, time, high speed search. Here's along the bottom, you can program it. It's got a music skip button. It's got a search. It's got a reset button, also serving as a stop. And it's got an orange fluorescent gas contained display, which uses fluorescent. And all the digits seem to be working as they should be. So there it is, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this little overview of this. This is something and I'm going to add to my home stereo system. I also have a Mitsubishi dual tape deck that I just recently acquired on Marketplace, which will be following this video series once we complete the Tascam Teac video here. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Anybody that may have knowledge on this or has ever just assembled one of these for maybe this same problem perhaps, please shoot me a link down below, a URL to your channel, and I will definitely come by your channel and I will watch your video, and if I like it I will subscribe to your channel, and I will definitely hit the like button, and maybe we can be YouTube friends or acquaintances or whatever have you. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you in part 2. That should be up here probably in the next couple of days. And until then, everybody, stay safe. Thanks for watching. And I hope you find your diamond in the rough equipment here and there eventually. Until next time, everybody, peace out. Take care. Much love. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.